Hey guys, I'm going over the uncertainty lab for lab 1, and I'm going to show you how to do the lab in case you can't attend the class. And so to start, you're going to have a block that looks like this, and then you're also going to need a caliper. And if you've never used a caliper, they're very simple to use. Since we're measuring a length of sides, you're going to use these jaws on the caliper, and to open them, you're going to roll this notch back. To make that easier to see, this notch. And you're going to open it to whatever length you need to fit over the side of what you're measuring. And so, for instance, the first side of this block I want to measure is this. I'm going to close it. And then when you're measuring with a caliper, you don't want to squeeze the material you're measuring. You want the two ends of the jaws to simply touch both ends of what you're measuring. And then you will read how far it goes here to see how far the jaws are open. And then the dial will tell you the 10th and 100th or 100th and 1000th of an inch on top of the whole inch that you already have. And then, so for the lab, you're going to measure this first, and then we're going to measure this distance. And I'll show you how to do that. So measure that distance. And then you're going to measure this distance. And again, gently have the jaws touch both sides of what you're measuring. And for this lab, you will have to measure each side at least 20 times. And so you should have a minimum 60 data points. And you're going to use those data points to calculate the volume of this block. And you're also going to do the point of the lab, which is find the uncertainty and also the propagation uncertainty. And just remember that you need to use the student T method and the Klein-McClintock method for the propagation uncertainty. That should be about it. Just don't forget each side at least 20 times. Take your measurements precisely, do your best. And then at the end, quick recap. Don't forget for your lab report, you're doing the analysis at a 75% confidence rate, just so you know, and you guys don't forget that. Other than that, all the equations you need should be in the lecture, and I hope you guys have a great lab.